Howdy folks, Bluesboyjag here. This is a Loog guitar, L-O-O-G. It's a very small guitar, and it's designed for kids, but grown-ups like me can play it too. I picked this up many years ago. Adjustable bridge, adjustable pickup height, single coil, 3-string. This is designed for little kids with little fingers. But what I've done here is tuned it more similar to a cigar box guitar, G, D, G. It's got a very skinny neck for those little bitty fingers, but adults can play these too. I've had this for, I don't know, 10 or so years, and every now and then I pick this up and I get inspired to play different styles of music. I have a wound 3rd string, and of course a wound 4th and a wound 6th. So that gives it a nice heavy sound, which is great for metal, which is what I thought I would do today. Major key. These online, just do a search for Loog, L-O-O-G. There's a whole bunch of different places you can buy them online. They've been around for about 10 years now, I guess. So I came up with this major key kind of a thing. My first finger's on the 2nd string, 9th fret, and the other 2 are open. Up to the 12th fret on all 3 strings. I got my 3rd finger on 112, and all the others are open. Then I move that down to 9, and same thing on the 2nd string. 12 and 9, and same thing on the 3rd string. 12 and 9. All the others are open. So, first finger, let's just say, so you can see it easily, first finger on 312, other 2 are completely open. Looks a little weird, because it is a little weird. Now, you can tune your cigar box guitar just like this as well. You probably will need a slightly heavier 3rd string. This is a wound 3rd string, which is probably the same size as a regular 4th string, I'm thinking. It's been a while since I put these on, like 10 years. Anyway, you can do this on a cigar box guitar as well, but you will need slightly heavier strings. Down here to the 3rd fret using my 1st finger on the 2nd string, and the other 2 are open, so I'm only fretting that middle string and the other 2 are open. Move up 2 more to the 5th fret with your 3rd finger on the 2nd string. Now you can also use your 1st finger on 1-3 or 1-5. Just experiment. It's a really cool tuning. So for those of you who are intermediate or beginner guitar players, I call this chugga chugga, and what I'm doing is palm muting. So I'm using this part of my palm right here to mute the strings back here. So I'm putting my palm of my hand right here, real close to the edge of the bridge. The bridge string is right here, but if I go right before that, where the string meets the bridge, you get a partial tone. Partially muted, partially not. know, this feels kind of weird. It's such a small guitar. So that's what I'm doing, palm muting down here. Now, when you hear what I call a chugga-chugga, that's partial muted, and this is not muted at all. So between the two, you get that metal sound. So, here is another riff. You can come up with all sorts of variations on that theme. Third finger is on 112, first finger is on 1-9. Same thing on the second and the third. Now you add the chugga-chugga in, and this is what you get. So remember, I'm palm muting down here. So when my hand does this a lot, that means I'm unmuting and then muting again. And it's kind of a hard to see thing. So if you see my hand kind of do this, that means I'm not muting at all, I'm playing the open strings. Or fretted if I want to do that too. Why is my hand doing all this flopping around? I'm muting every single strum. Just doing it fast. All I'm doing there is my first finger on 2-9. And then no fingers at all. And I'm muting with the second and third finger. Pressing with the first. Remember, this is a skinny neck, so if you do pick up one of these, it does take a little bit of getting used to. It's skinnier than a regular cigar box guitar neck, and that is because it's designed for kids. So I'm doing all downstrokes here, and then I'm muting, palm muting right here. So the palm of my hand is way back here. So let's mess around here. I'm going to use one finger on one string, jumping around. First finger is on the first string, 5th fret. I'm doing heavy muting. That means my palm of my hand is right here, right where the strings touch the bridge. And you can just move your fingers around, and you keep doing those down strums. And I'm muting and then unmuting. So when you hear that bump, bump, bump of the chord, that's what I'm doing. So I'm moving my hand away from the strings to not mute it. So here's muted, here's not muted. Slightly out of tune. Jumping around on that middle strings, moving from 7 to 5 to 3. Now back up to 12. Moving my third finger on the second string, 12th fret, moving it to the first finger, 9th fret. So you can do the same tuning of this on a 3-string cigar box guitar. I just thought I'd show it to you on this interesting beast. It's a very well crafted and well designed guitar. It's balanced perfectly. It's not cheap. I think these run about $150 to $175, which is not bad at all. I'm going to crank up the distortion. Now this is the early micro cube from Roland. This is about, I don't know, 10 or 12 years old. So I'm going to crank up the distortion all the way, just for fun. Watching. Check out my website, brand new Bluesboyjag cigar box guitar website. Been doing these for 21 years, although this obviously is not a cigar box guitar, but it's tuned just like one. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you next time.